Next are a couple of different activities. Most of these you're probably pretty comfortable with, but they give you an opportunity to earn either essay passes or low quiz score drops. So basically, if you come across an essay that for whatever reason, doesn't matter, you'd rather not do or don't have time to do, that kind of thing, you can just message us and say, hey, I'd like to use my essay pass. And most of the time we'll say, okay. And, if it's something that is not skippable, like uh, a persuasive essay in an English class, that's the kind of thing that's essential to the course itself. We'll say, no, not this time, but, you can try and use it on something later. But you're always welcome to ask. But the email basics, I doubt you'll need. The compose email, you'll just click on my name here, M. Stevie, and that'll pop open an email window. And then this is really just an excuse for us to show our rubric and what this looks like and how we use it for those who are not familiar. But basically, we just want to see that the subject line says course completions, that the closing has a salutation like sincerely or respectfully or I don't even care, peace out or whatever you want, and then your name, and then of course that the topic of this is talking about how you're going to incorporate hopefully 20 hours a week of homework into your current schedule. I know that 20 hours isn't always doable for everyone. So whatever you can fit in is great. And as long as you're staying in touch like I know you do and you will, then it shouldn't be an issue. But that is what the topic of this email is. So now I'm going to go ahead and close out of this rubric. I'm going to keep on scrolling down. Taking notes. These are another 2 ways to earn those essay passes. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you'd rather not use your pass as an essay pass, you could also use it to drop a quiz score that you weren't happy with, and you are more than welcome to do that whenever. And again, just let me know. Say, hey, can I use my pass to drop this low quiz score? But for this, we're just going to have you create a folder in your Google Drive. And so I can click on view assignment. But when you're done, you click, view assignment. You come in here and then you would come, and right now you can see mine is submitted already, but you would just submit that assignment to show us that it's done. And then you can go back. And instead of create a folder, we can look at Google Docs. This time in your drive, you would go through and make a Google Doc, title it notes. And this just is a way to introduce that you can use Google Docs as a way to take notes, which I'm sure, you're already aware of. But this is one way you can do this. So just as a review, in case you haven't done a lot with Google Drive or anything like that, you can get there by going up to the Google Apps, clicking on Drive, and that will take you to your drive. And my drive has a lot of stuff in it because I've done a lot of trainings and added folders in here as we've gone along. But if you want to add a folder, you click New, and then you click on Folder. You give it a name like Intro Class, and then you click Create. And yay, you have a new folder. I can double click on Intro Class, and then if I want to make a new Google Doc, like in that second assignment there, I click on Google Docs. I'll create and share. And now I've got a document here that I can type my notes into, or type essays, or anything like that. I may talk a little bit more about ways you can use the Google Docs later. But, go in here, give it a title, and make it something that makes sense to you so that when you go back and look at it later, you go, oh, yeah, that's what that document is for. And it makes it easier to find. But again, I'm